2023 GR86, manufacture date 3/23. Got about 15,000 miles. This is a mixed use daily driver and track car. Early 23, I have my suspicions, but why don't we go take a look. Being in early 23, I expected a oil strainer chock full of RTV, but instead we were greeted with an oil strainer that is relatively clear. I was really shocked. Again, I expected to see an absolute disaster with this being in early 23. I can only assume this is one of the lucky engines that was assembled together well from the factory. So a little curious with this one, I did almost a 2-stage oil strainer cleaning. You can see in this second photo, after cleaning out majority of the big pieces of RTV, we have so many of our little friends, the colorful specks in here. I see red, green, I believe there was one other color in there, but plenty of colorful specks all inside the oil pickup. Please someone let us know in the comments below, what are these colorful specks that we keep finding in the FA24 oil system? Why don't we check out what we pulled out from the strainer? Again, you can tell this is an early 23 by that light gray silicone, but not the latest revision. As you can see, this ramen noodle that I scraped off, and that was all on the inner side of the oil pan. Why don't we take a look at that ramen noodle in another photo here? Ah yes, delicious, right before lunchtime. Another small anecdote, I pulled this off of one of the bolts for the oil pan. This is a very soft piece of light gray RTV. It made me curious, did this thing not completely cure or what? It was wet when I pulled it out and now it's still really soft and pliable. Again, I'm curious if this did not fully cure, and what does that mean for the rest of the engine sealed with RTV? How many of these uncured pieces are there left in the engine? Oh, here's what we pulled out. So that stringy black piece from the cam carriers, got some dark gray from various parts of the engine. Lots of these little small specks, which are actually danger zone territory, because again, stuff like this can absolutely get sucked through the grates of the oil pickup.